That's Rob and Angelica. They have a standing Saturday morning date of doing yard work together, then rewarding themselves with some quality Chumba Casino time. Can I have a sip of that?
No.
To up 7. So seizing control of the game with that run, even though they did certainly have to make more plays down the stretch in the final minutes, that run there helped Minnesota get back out in pole position and hold off any final challenges from Milwaukee. In that third quarter in total, the Bucks shot just 29% from the field, 1 of 10 from deep, forced into 5 turnovers via Minnesota's defense. So the Wolves really ratcheting things up defensively in that third quarter that saw them outscore Milwaukee 27-15 in total. So doing it with their defense. Factor number 2, how about the bench? We mentioned Terrence Shannon Jr. having a big impact with his 11 points. Naz Reid had a dozen. Bones Highland, again, back in the second unit with Anthony Edwards back in the starting backcourt alongside Dante DiVincenzo. Bones had 9. Mike Conley makes his return from a 4-game absence and added 6 to go along with a team-high 6 assists in just his 24 minutes. So Mike was special as well. That Timberwolves bench, they struggled in the first half. Just 7 combined points, 2 of 11 from the field, 1 of 9 from distance. The Wolves as a team in that first half struggled from long range, just 4 of 22 in the first 24 minutes. But in the second half, Minnesota's bench, 31 total points, 12 of 21 from the field, and 7 of 12 from the three-point line. So everything started to really flow when that bench first found a rhythm for Minnesota. That is factor number 2. And right after a night on Friday night against the Thunder when the Wolves shot a season-high 47 free throws, the Wolves did a great job of limiting Milwaukee at the free throw line in the second half. Defending without fouling can sometimes be a big difference maker, and the Bucks shot 16 free throws in the first half, hitting 14 of them. Just went to the free throw line 4 times in the second half. So maybe part of that is Milwaukee settling too often and not taking it to Minnesota's defense. But certainly the Wolves get a lot of credit for defending without fouling and keeping the Bucks off the free throw line as well. Certainly is the case. And the Wolves in that second half, just in general, really found a rhythm, shot 50% from the field, 10 of 23 from distance. That's a 44% clip. Just 4 turnovers in total over those final 2 quarters. So overall, the Timberwolves dominating the final 2 quarters of action, outscoring the Bucks 55-40, and it all adds up to a 3-point victory, 103-100. Those are your 3 factors presented by your local Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com today. Let's go places. We will go to a break. Then we'll come back. We'll tell you about our next opponent that awaits Minnesota to wrap up this 5-game homestand coming up on Tuesday. We'll take one final look around the league, tell you about some other finals from earlier this evening, and then we'll hope to get inside that Timberwolves locker room and hear from a player reacting to this win as the Wolves are now 19-10 on their season. Post-game show continues after this on the Timberwolves Radio Network.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
A winning team needs great players. At Trade Home Shoes, we have legendary players like Birkenstock, Brooks, New Balance, UGG, Adidas, and Nike. We also have top performers like Hoka, On, Olakai, UFOs, Ultra, and a rising star, Rival. Whether you're gearing up for the game or the daily hustle, score a winning pair for the whole family at Trade Home Shoes, proud partner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trade Home Shoes. Enjoy life. Feet first.
Hey, Timberwolves fans, ready to score big with Wolves gear without breaking the bank? Let me introduce you to Sezzle and the Pay in 4 program. With Sezzle, you can split your payments into 4 easy, interest-free installments on all your Wolves purchases. From jerseys and hoodies to courtside seats, Sezzle has got you covered. Wherever you shop, however you rep the Wolves. Download the Sezzle app and get started today. Sezzle, the official jersey patch sponsor of the Timberwolves. Subject to approval, see terms and conditions at Sezzle.com.
Timberwolves victorious once again on a purple takeover here at Target Center as the Wolves once again rocking those Prince-inspired City Edition uniforms. A clean 2-game sweep this weekend with the Prince takeover here in Minnesota's home gym. They beat the Thunder on Friday night. The Thriller, led by Anthony Edwards, heroics on both ends of the floor in the game's final minute. And then they overcome a sleepy first 24 minutes here tonight, summoning yet another second-half surge on their way to a 3-point victory against the shorthanded Bucks. Welcome back inside the postgame show. Let's quickly catch you up on some of the action from elsewhere in the association here earlier this afternoon and evening. The Atlanta Hawks and Chicago Bulls, a wild one in Atlanta. The two teams combined for 302 points. That's right, the Bulls survive with a 152-150 victory, regulation victory. This was not some sort of triple overtime thriller. Atlanta becomes just the 8th occurrence in NBA history that a team scored 150 or more and lost in regulation. Last time it happened, November 2023. Once again, the Atlanta Hawks, 152 and a loss against the Pacers. So they get Trae Young back in the lineup after missing the last 22 with that MCL injury. He pours in 35. He had a chance to force overtime, instead off the mark, and the Hawks suffer an improbable 2-point loss on their home floor. Minnesota's next opponent, that would be the New York Knicks. They're here at Target Center on Tuesday, of course, fresh off that NBA Cup championship in Vegas earlier in the week. They returned home, lost by 9 against the Sixers at Madison Square Garden. Once again in action in the world's most famous arena here this evening, this time hosting the Miami Heat. Heat coming off a loss on their own. And the Knicks, when in doubt, when searching for a bounce-back effort, you can always just turn to Jalen Brunson.
Knicks up 6, Brunson far side baseline, up top for a Hart with 5 minutes to go. Now Brunson left wing, faces up on Mitchell, rip through move, double team far side mid-range, inside to Hart, outside Anunoby, right wing 3, air ball, one bounce on the hard court, saved by Robinson over to Brunson, and he rattles in a 3 in front of the Miami bench. What a miraculous 3-point possession. And the Knicks lead by 9.
What looked to be calamity turns into something spectacular as the captain responds with a corner 3 late in this ballgame as we're now in clutch.
Season high, 42 points for Jalen Brunson. It is Brunson's 20th 40-point game in the regular season with the Knicks.
He becomes just the 3rd player in Knicks franchise history to tally 20 different 40-plus point performances. Finishes with 47 to go along with 8 assists. And the Knicks cruise to a 132-125 victory. So they're 20-8 on their season, and we'll see them here at Target Center on Christmas Eve. That one should be a lot of fun. Obviously, the only trip back to Target Center for Karl Anthony Towns. And with new head coach Mike Brown, the Knicks certainly seem to have found something with 20 wins on their season. So if you can join us, head to Timberwolves.com. Come on out to Target Center and get your holiday festivities started early. That one should be a lot of fun. We expect certainly a packed house, but a small handful of tickets still available at Timberwolves.com. Just one final in our nation's capital a little bit ago. The Wizards hosting the Spurs. This one went as you might expect. Victor Wembanyama once again coming off the bench due to the minutes limit after returning from the calf injury. He had 14 points, 10 boards in his 22 minutes of action. And they didn't need much from Wemby with De'Aaron Fox running the show.
And so the Spurs will inbound underneath, up by 11, 102-91. Wizards getting it back into single digits, 98-89. Just a moment ago after Malachi Branham hit a three-pointer. Here's Fox, 7 on the shot clock. Fox dancing on Keyshawn George. Pull up 3 on the right side. Yes, De'Aaron Fox. Season high, 5 threes on the night. And 23 for De'Aaron Fox. 105-91. Branham a 3 at the other end, no. Fox with a rebound. 5th rebound of the night. 23, 5, and 5.
Yeah, he stuffs the stat sheet with 27, 7 boards, and 6 dimes. Also a couple blocks for Swipa Fox. 27 points on the night and the 5 triples, as you heard in the call on the Spurs radio network. 124-113 is the final score for the Spurs. They get that win in D.C. A couple other games, one other game yet to tip off. It'll take place in Sacramento. Rockets visiting the Kings. Rockets are coming off that emotional win against the Denver Nuggets Saturday night that saw David Adelman get tossed for the Nuggets. Kings, meanwhile, continue to plummet in the Western Conference standings. They've dropped 5 straight, 22 of their last 28, just 6 in 22 of their first 28 games in total. So just 6 wins on the season. Domantas Sabonis going to miss at least the next few weeks as he continues to recover from the meniscus injury. So it's all bad for the Kings. Not a high likelihood that they'll light that beam tonight, hosting a Houston team that is 17-8 on their season. They're in the middle of a 6-game road trip. The Timberwolves, they handle business in Game 4 of their 5-game homestand, a 103-100 victory, once again summoning a second-half surge to do away with the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. We will see if we can get into that Timberwolves locker room and hear from a Timberwolves player in just a moment. Yes, Rudy Gobert set to meet with the media right now.
10,000 rebounds in your career. What does that accomplishment mean to you?
It's just good sometimes to take time to pause and reflect a little bit on just the journey and then what's been accomplished. Even though I still have so much more to accomplish, it's good to just relax and look back. So it's cool.
Rudy, the way the game has evolved with all the three-point shooting now, they're longer rebounds. It seems like maybe harder to get for big men near the rim. Like, how have you managed to continue to be so effective and so productive in that area when the rebounds are changing literally?
I think it takes a team effort, to team rebound or those long rebounds. But for myself, I think just being able to adapt. The game evolves, but I think with the game evolving, you have to evolve also yourself. If you want to keep impacting, winning, every night, I think that's what you need. And for myself, it's been, whether it's, when 12 years ago, 13 years ago, there wasn't that many shooting bigs, on the floor. Now, every team has a shooting big, so, that's some of the things like over the course of my career that pushed me to adapt, and I'm grateful for it.
Some great perspective there from Rudy Gobert, reflecting on his career as a rebounder. 18 boards tonight for Rudy, yet another double-double, and he hits that milestone, 10,000 rebounds in his career. Just the 5th active player in the league at the moment to hit that 10K board mark. He's pulled down the 2nd most rebounds since entering the NBA prior to the 2013-14 season. Andre Drummond, the only guy ahead of him. And Rudy's 858 career games, 8th fewest played for anyone who has reached 10,000 rebounds in the last 40 seasons. So special moment for Rudy Gobert, a testament to his longevity and his ability to do it year in and year out for such a Hall of Fame caliber career. Rudy helps the Wolves get this victory tonight, 103-100. They are now 19-10 on their season, and they'll turn their attention to the New York Knicks coming up on Tuesday. That is when we'll talk to you next. Alan Horton will be on the call. We will have it for you here all across the Timberwolves radio network. Big thank you to our on-site engineer, Mike Weber, our statistician, Super Dave Hanlon, and our studio coordinators, Ben Haney and Alex Leibold. We will talk to you Tuesday, Christmas Eve, tip-off just after 7 o'clock. Pre-game coverage 6:45. We hope you'll join us then on your home for Timberwolves basketball.
You've been listening to Timberwolves basketball, presented by U.S. Bank, the official bank of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. By Marvin, windows and doors custom crafted for your vision. By Treasure Island Resort and Casino, the exclusive casino partner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. By Mayo Clinic, official medical provider of the Minnesota Timberwolves. You know where to go. And by Sezzle, the official jersey patch partner of the Timberwolves. Buy now, pay later, with no interest on all your Wolves gear. Download the Sezzle app today. Terms and conditions apply. This has been a presentation of the Timberwolves Radio Network.
Or 500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9871. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9871. That's 800-575-9871. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
iHeartRadio brings you New to View, Streaming Edition.
Looking for something to watch? Listen up. Next week on Netflix, Monday, the debut of the sports documentary Elway. Next Tuesday, the season 3 premiere of the Netflix reality show King of Collectibles, The Golden Touch. Next Wednesday on Netflix, the new British tearjerker film Goodbye June, starring Helen Mirren and Kate Winslet, as well as the stand-up special Tom Segura, Teacher. Next Thursday on Christmas, 2 NFL games on Netflix, Dallas, Washington at 1 Eastern, and Detroit, Minnesota at 4:30 Eastern, plus at 8 p.m. Eastern, the Volume 2 premiere of the final season of Stranger Things. Next Friday, the debut of the Netflix documentary film Cover Up. Next Monday on Hulu, the second season launch of the animated series The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. Next Wednesday on Hulu and Disney Plus, the start of the South Korean drama Made in Korea. Next Saturday on Peacock, the premiere of the original spy thriller The Copenhagen Test. Next Thursday on AMC Plus, the debut of season 2 of Sanctuary: A Witch's Tale. Next Friday on AMC Plus and Shudder, the streaming premiere of the horror film The Jester 2. Next Friday over on Apple TV, the first season finale of the breakout hit Pluribus. And next Sunday on Paramount Plus, the 4th season finale of Mayor of Kingstown.
And that's New to View on iHeartRadio. Happy binging.
The free iHeartRadio app is #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one. Discover a new podcast from our library of over 350,000 titles. Here's an iHeartRadio podcast preview.
There it is, a win for the ages.
Tiger Woods is one of our most awe-inspiring sports icons. A reflection in a lot of ways of America's history, its values, and ideals.
Quarter American Indian, mothers half Thai, quarter Chinese, and quarter white. So that's why you America's son.
Yeah. Tiger has been world famous for decades. And his story, it comes with many chapters, groundbreaking achievements.
And Tiger Woods is the 100th U.S. Open champion in history.
A shocking fall from grace.
I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior.
He was on Mount Everest, and now he's at the bottom of the ravine.
And of course, what many believe is the greatest sports comeback of all time.
Many doubted we'd ever see it, but here it is. The return to glory.
But few people have really gotten to know Tiger.
And winning is kind of lonely. I knew he had to keep the world at bay.
It's largely been left to the media to tell his story.
A remarkable start to what promises to be a remarkable career.
Tiger Woods doesn't just play golf, he is golf. And he's like another Gandhi.
Best in the history of golf. No question in my mind.
I'm Tiger Woods.
I'm Tiger Woods. I'm Tiger Woods.
This is All American, a new series from Stitcher, hosted by me, Jordan Bell. And this season, with the help of journalist Albert Chen, we're asking,
what if the story of Tiger Woods that the media has been telling, what if it's been completely wrong?
All-American Tiger. Look out for episodes every Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Listen and follow this podcast for free on the iHeartRadio app. #1 for music, radio, and podcasts all in one.
We are Fox Sports.
What you need to know.
They've just kicked off the second half of the Sunday night NFL game at Baltimore. The Ravens are tied with the New England Patriots 10-10. Derrick Henry with an early touchdown run, a fumble as well. He has 9 carries, 56 yards for Baltimore. Quarterback Lamar Jackson went to the locker room before halftime due to a back injury. He is called questionable to return. Houston won its 7th game in a row, edging Las Vegas 23-21. Pittsburgh got a victory at Detroit 29-24. The Lions lost clinched playoff spots for San Francisco and Chicago. Jacksonville won its 6th in a row, ending Denver's 11-game winning streak 34-20. Victories for Buffalo and the Chargers, wins for Atlanta and Carolina, which beat Tampa Bay 23-20. Michigan assistant Chip Lindsey left to become offensive coordinator at Missouri. NBA at New York, 47 points for Jalen Brunson in a win against Miami. I'm Steve DeSager.
A full day of football.
What more could you want?
Rolling right, he's got a wide open man deep.
Yeah! And now it's time to react to it all.
Come on! Oh, boy, here we go. They blitzed everybody.
This is Fox Sports Football Sunday React.
It's going to be intercepted to the end zone. Touchdown!
Every stadium, every score, every turnover. Live from the Fox Sports Radio studios. Here's Mark Willard and former NFL badass Ephraim Salah.
Welcome back to the third hour. You are joining us on Football Friday. I'm Ephraim Salam with Mark Willard. We're in the Fox Sports Studios. It's been one heck of a day of NFL football. Some tremendous games we've had.